How are you today?
Not too bad, Keith.
Now, a lot going on and we've only 3 minutes to get through it. Can I go first off to a 30-year-old have a mortgage protection policy but no other life cover? I'm married, have a young family. I'm wondering, do you think I should take out extra cover?
This is a problem a lot of people have because they don't think of insuring their lives beyond the mortgage. And I mean, the thing is that if that person is the main income earner, or in a lot of households now, you've got two income earners, and you've got to look at it on the basis of replacing the income of the person, God forbid, if they die. And the reality of it is you should have reasonable life cover outside of covering your mortgage, and for most people who are in their kind of late 30s, maybe early 40s, is still a competitive time to get a quote for premium, so it's very important, yeah.
And somebody else was just wondering about pension funds. Some have performed poorly. What would they recommend?
There's a problem out there, Keith, in the sense that, and I can understand why, that there's a perception that all pension funds over the last 6 years have performed disastrously. In a lot of cases, people have got the view that, I don't want to have anything to do with pensions. The reality of it is, yes, they're right in the sense that most pension funds have performed poorly, but some of them haven't. And it depends on what you were advised to go into and what you were invested in. So you can't kind of lump everything in together. The problem I have, and I would be critical of the pensions industry where this is concerned and the advisors out there, is that you should be reviewing how the monies are invested for clients every 4 or 5 years and what funds that they're in. And the problem is that they're allowed to just kind of sit in the same fund year in, year out. So I would just say that perception is wrong, in the sense that there are some funds that have performed well. Taking the view that I shouldn't go into a pension because they don't perform is ridiculous, because at the end of the day you have to provide for yourself in the longer term. You can't be dependent on the state.
Can you get one though that performs better than the other?
Yeah. And I mean, this is where good advice and good analysis will help you.
And can you get independent good advice and good analysis?
Yeah, again,
because a lot of people are selling the product here.
Yeah, well, you see, that's the problem in the sense that there's this, again, the industry I'd be critical of it is focused too much on what people are paying in terms of premiums into pension, rather than also looking at reviewing how the money is invested. And as I said, the financial world moves on every 4 or 5 years. Well, to be honest with you, moves on every 18 months to something else. And it's important that how your money is invested, not what you're contributing, but also how your money is invested, is reviewed on a regular basis.
All right, Dave, thanks today for joining us today. 566022 if you do want to get indeed in contact with Dave McCarthy.